I'm Pam Lasky with Maine Foodie Tours, and I'm here today at one of the most favorite stops on the culinary tour, Harbor Fish Market. This morning, Ben's going to tell us a little bit about lobster. So Ben.
Yeah, Pam. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. What's the difference between a soft shell and a hard shell, for example?
Well, you have to understand that lobster is, when they grow, they need to shed or molt their shell. So what they actually do is a lobster actually pulls itself out of the shell. Now, before that happens, that lobster is considered a hard shell or an old shell. That's the term that they like to use. Once the lobster comes out of its shell, it now becomes a new shell or a soft shell lobster. The shedding process happens during the warmer months, usually during June, July, August. Sometimes you get a second shed, what we call a second shed, which can happen a little later in the fall. The major differences between a hard and soft shell, and I'm going to say hard and soft shell, because that's what we're used to saying. Because a hard shell lobster is a very hardy lobster. Hard, the shell is hard, it's old, there might be barnacles on it, but they're packed full of meat. The life expectancy is much greater out of water, upwards of 24 to 36 hours, sometimes a little longer, sometimes not quite as long. This would be a lobster that we would ship to your mother in California or to somebody down in Florida or Texas, wherever. The soft shells, okay, are a lobster that is strictly come out of the shell. So it's like a newborn baby in some respects. They tend to be much weaker, softer shell, not quite as much meat as the hard shell. But the big difference, in my opinion, is the soft shell lobsters are much nicer eating lobster. The meat tends to be more succulent, it's sweeter. Granted, not quite as much meat, but the flavor is overwhelming. If I had a choice between a 3-pound lobster and 3 1-pound lobsters, I'll take 3 1-pound lobsters any day. Absolutely, it's a lot more fun. The meat tends to be a little bit more tender. The flavor's about the same, but yeah, smaller is better in the fish business, I think.
Good to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we heard it from you, Ben.
Size doesn't matter.